And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Houston Astros. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Hunter Brown.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
There's a strike.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Spencer Strider. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right.
1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground. Off balance throw in time. And Tucker is retired.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. As this one sized up. Brings it in. And that's the inning. One left for Houston. Scoreless after 1. Matt Olson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Flips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
To third, Bregman handles. Whips it across. And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the deep execution.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
The other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Strider back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Jeremy Pena will hit next. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 28.
In the air, left field, down the line. Ozuna running hard. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one fouled off. And the righty deals. Now he breaks his back. Riley tosses to first. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston. So here's Murphy now. Fastball for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Tucker on the move, heading back. And it's gone! That'll fire up the dugout, and they take the lead. It's 1-0.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Orlando Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home.
Welcome to spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good.
Runner on the go. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris pulls it in on the run.
Now back.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the move. That one ripped, but foul. And that's down and away.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Runner goes again. Come on and miss. Throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The tag, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the